Hey everybody. Whoops. I don't know where the hell I'm typing. Whoops. We're going to work on Frank and Bo and maybe Tom today. Yeah. And maybe a cat. His name is Spooky. Okay, now I see why I popped that out. Let's see if I can make that pop out chat. Yay. We are just going to put it kind of right over the top. This doesn't affect you guys, but, you know, I need to be able to see when somebody talks to me. Maybe I should pin that, huh? All right, we're gonna just leave it like that. Okay, I'm gonna shift cameras, show you a few things here. So I have been working even though I haven't been on camera. So that'll take care of some things. So we made Spooky the cat, and no, he needs to be upside down for you. Whoops, I held him too high. Oh, Bobat, and I'm working on Frankenstein. There's my start. Paper. Now I've got eyes. There's some shit I don't want to figure out how to do. I'm going to use her example and get some paint pens to help with a little tiny shit. All right, so we can build him, finish building him. And then I was thinking about backgrounds for some of the other things. So we're going to need some teeth. We need the eyes and the black centers. That's supposed to be black. And the teeth are white and two different grays. Could be the same, whatever. And I'm gonna have to get, yeah, because I ain't fucking selling those. I'm gonna Sharpie them if I have to. I'm gonna Sharpie those. But I found the light box. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna ditch the keyboard because we're not gonna need that again. I've got a couple backgrounds I like the idea of. Okay, let's see what we got. I was thinking these for the bolts. Not sure. These are backgrounds. This could be part of a bolt. This could be the bolt. That's the back side. That's the front side. That's kind of nice. I don't like those. I don't know. We'll get to them. We've got so many things that we can play with. All right, so Frank is going to come over here on the light box. And there's a little strip of white to do his other stuff. And then we're going to, this is what the whole stack of stuff that I left last time. We're going to do, I don't know if I got his actual picture, but we're going to do Tom Turkey here. I'll get a picture. Anyway, got all the colors for that. And I was wondering if it would work with that background, and he won't show up. Not with the colors I picked to make him. So we either have to change these colors or put him on something different. I was thinking, so we can put, got all the patterns in here. I don't know that I need this, but I might want it closer than further. What do you think about the cat on this? Either direction would work. I kind of like it that way. So here's how this works. Me doing it this way. I've had some people ask me what I meant by one piece. This is not one piece, but I can just move because I've built it. I could, this is not something I'd sew through, but the paper ones, I could technically go ahead and stitch this stuff together before it hits the background. So then I'm just doing the outside to get it to stay along the glue. What does that look like? I mean, it wasn't the original plan, but meh. Oh, maybe. So the bat is going to be my absolute favorite. Do we like the bat on this? Because the cat can shove off if we like the bat. I kind of like that. Which looks better. I also had this out for the cat. Oh, that looks nice. Ooh, you know, Frank would look good on this. All right. If anybody starts watching, you gotta help me with backgrounds. Oh, I also had this idea that we could um, like chop a block out of out of the quilt top because I've seen pieced backs. I don't know. That could be kind of cool. Probably. No, you've got to be down at the bottom. Not that. I like that one. Oh no, help me out. There's other sections in here. There's green. Oh, she's already got green. Maybe that's not the best idea. There's some white. There's cats. Put her on with cats. There's gray cats. That's not enough change. Purple cats. We can do something like. Oh my god, I got sunglasses on. It's great. Make it be like this be the bottom. That's not bad. Is that too dark? I don't know. But I'm thinking that I'm going to do more layering and ironing unless you watching me go slow as a snail as I sew around stuff and then just show you. Anyway, you'll have to let me know what you think there. Let's do that or during that. I mean, we can piece our backs. She does a lot of that. So I don't really know what the best answer is for that. You'll have to, somebody will have to pipe up when hi, that's not the camera I was searching for. There we go. So this is the pieces, and I will get to cut all these up and put them in one of our envelopes, like for templates. These samples that I'm making right now are purchase patterns. They are not on her free list. They are ones that you would need to purchase. So I have them for sale in the shop, printed and ready to go. I haven't hooked this down because I think I'm gonna need to have the eyes. Let's heat up the iron because I guess I don't need to heat up the iron. Where's my? Can I say it's been a long week? Uh, we're in shop hop, so you got your highs and lows of that, and then you've got it's been rainy. Well, I guess add to the shop hop. I don't get any days off. There's no Sunday, Monday off. We have to be open those days. And then fucking tomorrow is the live sale. So that's bad enough. But then you've got fucking Rhonda can't come help set up. So I'm gonna go with the I hope we're slow. Where did I do that? I'm trying to figure out how to get. Oh, I brought my name, and I had a pair, and I don't know where they are. I don't know where they are because I usually don't like to use them. But I got one of those pinch tweezer things. It's opposite. If you pinch it, they open. If you release it, it closes. Fucks me right up. But I got I, I carried them over here. Ah, there's things that I have wished I had tweezers to set in place. Ah, yeah, so my last day off was last Monday, so it's been a week. And my next day off is Sunday. So fun. Oh, crap on. This is plugged in. I see it. No, I don't. That was one of those ones that I undid because I didn't think it was needed. I'm gonna fix that. Oh, that was our light last time. One of our additional lights we were hoping for. Get on my spiderweb overalls. Does anybody watch Darcy and Jeremy? They're they're hilarious. I love them. But oh, I can see through. I didn't think I'd be able to. Um, Darcy always wears these cool ass overalls. Where do you get those? Anybody know? I I think I want a pair. Um, press down, see if I can see my spot. Which means no, no, no. Yes, yes. Kind of fun. That looks straight. Can I make it look arched? Probably not. Okay. Good enough. All right. I need to do the fucking black. Can I do the black? It's too many layers. What if I? What if I color those in? We're gonna try it. These tiny little pieces suck ass. You know, I might have learned some patience since I was a kid, but I don't think I've learned that. I can't see it. Do we just do it? How about all right? I hope it didn't ruin it. That's who, right? They're meant to be goofy looking, right? All right. Well, that's so hard. Do, 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 do. That kind of looks like shit. Okay. I'll take looking through the lens. That's great. All right, so we're gonna set kid and cat there, and Beauregard there, and let's get that stuff out of the way. This is hot. I'm gonna just go ahead and set that. because I've got so many pieces already and I haven't done it. Incidentally, without knowing for certain, I might have fucked that up. Let's see. Can I separate this? Did I do it right? No. It's oracles. Okay. What's going on? Okay, so here's where I'm at. I'm going to do this, and the next thing we do are the teeth, because I was supposed to tuck the teeth, and I glued it down. So that was a no-no. I have to tuck these two teeth. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. All right, teeth are 9 and 10. That's these guys. Okay, buried them. Hey, not sure who's on, but howdy doody. We're just having some juvenile fun over here. Can leave that. And I'm going to peel the. Whoops. There we go. Oh, that kind of fucks with the being able to see out here. Okay. It's the first time I've used the light box on camera. All right. You live, you learn. Now I know. We're going to. I can see everything. We'll turn it back on when we need it. Wait. Gotta get Frank's teeth here. All right. Gonna have to look some of these up. What do we got? Where's 7 and 8? Because I need to tuck those in there too. So, oh, wait a minute. I thought some of this. I bet I put them away. I bet I cleaned up the greens and put them away. 9 and 10. That just means they can be a completely different color or pattern. Why not? Everything else is. I'll just make them dorkier. That's what I like about these particular patterns is the fact that honestly, your screw-ups are going to make them cuter. Who doesn't freaking love that? Alright, let's see. Can I get this super bright? That's here. I think it's more like that angle. And Where's the stupid picture? Yeah, they're on the far outside. Dang it. All right. Oh, okay. All right, so there. My tooth is not straight. Do I fix it? Yeah. I mean, I'll nudge it, and if it's not straight this time, I don't care. Probably should have left it. All right. Okay. Now, let's see. Can we get... Where's the brightest it'll go? Weird. If I shadow some of this. Oh, if I shadow this up light, I can see better. Poopy head. Okay, where's the next one? Down on the chinny chin. I found it. I did. Where it belonged. Huh? In one of the spots it belonged. I looked and I had it tilted up on its side, and all there you would see is a sliver, and I missed it. God, he's cute. Okay, we're gonna hit that with an iron. Okay, what are we gonna do? We ditched the eyes. The who? The skullster? Probably outside getting fucking wet. Oh, the nuts and bolts. That's what these are. Oh, and his. Let's. Do we want that? Yeah, he's gonna look funny if we don't. Okay, let me put this back. Long ass day, not very many people. Typical for Shop Hop Monday. No, they ran around. That's funny. Those chickens. Those chickens act like, and I know it's not possible, but they act like somebody said they couldn't come on the property. And every now and then I look up and I see them on the edge. And then about the time I reach for my camera, they go, "Oh shit, we're not supposed to be here." And they run back. I know it's not physically that, but that's what it appears like. I don't know. Craziness. And I thought she had them as pets, but I know, isn't it great? We've just got home from work. I haven't seen them all day. This is number 6. Now, do I have spots of this crap? Another one of those little pieces that I went, oh, I can get an iPhone or something. Yeah, German Shepherd. It's picked on. Um, oh. Man, he was a military dog. He deserves it. He deserves a lap.
living his best life. He thinks he's a lapdog. He's trying to steal our food. Loving the
There went all the training.
He'll actually come when you tell him to, sit when you tell him to, but
That's amazing.
do you mind shoot me a text when that goes down?
I'll try. I'm live.
I'll keep an ear
I'll keep an ear out as well. Yes, right. I've bitched about the chickens many a time. I don't think anybody's watching now. Not at the moment. All right. What? What color ears? I'll go ahead and get my scrap out. I don't. The picture shows this one. Yeah. This and this were the same, but this and this were different. Yeah. Don't know. So this being a different color wouldn't be a problem. It could be one of these two if we so liked it. I feel like this is too much. I mean, but it is just a tiny piece. No. Nope. What do you think of that? I like that. Okay. Let us press. I am starting to like different fusible web. I'm starting to like this paint and bond that I've been using. Jesus, such a dumb. Other than I just tried to adhere this without cutting the back off. I'm so smart. Oh my god. Oh, hey, that's a nice thing to find. What did I do? Oh, there's my other skull earring. The other one's upstairs. Right, fine. I don't know what I did with it. So, oh, now I found it. I'm starting to like this shinier stuff. Ah, alright, let me hit that with some heat. Okay. How's it going, everybody? I think this will be cool. I think I will cut some kits for these guys as well. And being as the pattern for these will not be included because it's a purchase pattern, not a purchase pattern, not a free pattern. And I can just have them next to the patterns that are for sale so you can pick your favorite Frankie. That we'll go back to here. Pick your favorite Frank and then pick up your pattern. Which way did this go? Because I moved it now. There we go. piecing them out. You know, this is the one I started with, the one that I always used. And I'm thinking, I didn't have any more at home, and I found the heat and bond, and this is the first time I've used it in a while, and I'm not impressed. Oops, that's what I need. Okay, now I'm gonna have to cut this one out. Whoops, it's already gonna, but I gotta store it. Oh, somebody wants me, but I'm busy. Oh well, oh well. Yeah, other than I really fucked up this rip job here. Okay. Other than this is kind of sticky, so it doesn't want to slide over. Maybe because of how I cut that. Nope, look at me. I'm gonna let that go. Oh, and we need. How are we gonna do? How are we gonna do that? We need bolts. What's that other little strip of gray? Having a beer. My husband found this shandy that I like. All right, there we go. We've got either side of this because you pay for both sides, or this, and it's just that for these two. Do they need to be darker or lighter? Okay, I'm thinking that. I'm sorry, I had it upside down. Not that that matters. I'm still gonna do. I think the bars and this one, and that is not that. That's over here. That's one and two. So one and two are gonna be. The bad part is not not this per se. It's every one of these tiny little pieces. I know I gotta fucking sew around. Well, let's go ahead and hit your ears. Permanent, even with the little lump in his ear. And I don't care because he's not perfect. and he's gonna have a little lump in his ear. What do you think? Okay, 1 and 2 are this. Right side, wrong side. Um, Pin. What do you think? It's shinyhappyworld.com. I think I have forgotten to put that in the notes. The episode notes. I'll try to remember to do that because I need to. She's got cool shit. So shinyhappyworld.com is where Frank is. Frank is um, one of her paid patterns. But the Christmas ones that you saw me do were free. And the cat that we were looking at and playing with, the cat is free also. You know, I don't draw these for shit. So I gotta make up for it when I draw better. Well, they're not supposed to be perfect. Take your time. I don't wanna. Alright, so those are gonna come out down here, I believe. I don't know if you can see that. And then we're gonna use a corner of this guy. Whoops. I gotta get my back. Oops, there's an edge. I think that's part of the reason why I'm starting to like this is the fact that um I can be rougher with it. It seems bad, right? Well, whatever. Okay, and then we're gonna have that. Thank you. It doesn't take much. By the way, I still want to know about Darcy. If anybody knows that. Darcy, if you're watching, I doubt it. You're rescuing plants. Um, where do you get your overalls? That's some really cool place up in Canada. Okay, let's see if we can figure out where we need to put all this. What we can do though is, hmm, hey Doc, what you doing? Okay, I'm gonna show you the niftiness of doing it the way I'm doing. I am the Okay. Um, we're going to build the where the fuck? I did it, damn it. Not enough. There. We're gonna build the bolts. Hmm. You mind dumping Daisy outside or seeing if Dad will? She just woke up and started walking around, so yeah, we've hit the burr months.
Go, let's go.
Oh yeah, see if she's trapped in the fucking. Oh, there she is. All right. Then we're gonna let that cool, and then I can pick these bolts right up. You know, whatever. All right. Let's come over here and look through here. So they're just built over here. We're gonna just one bolt and two. Now, I am not gonna line these up. I'm gonna go with what feels good, and I don't care if they're straight or even. I said it. I meant it. Probably not straight. They're both tucked under. Let's see. That could go a little further under. Okay. Calling it good. All right. Now we just need to pick a background for him. Oops. Put that. What would he look like on the purple? Hmm. This is asking a lot. Let's give it a little bit of a hand. Oh, I think it's got to be this one. Okay. And we did this, so I don't need that little tidbit because I used a Sharpie. Right, how wide is this? Okay, so both boys are down. Okay, and We want 5.5 to be that. Or 5.5 to 2. Yeah, 11. I'm gonna leave that over there. Look at crazy quilt. What the hell was I thinking? Oh, I was thinking I needed to fucking unfold it and fold it the other way. Once I got the salvage off. Damn it. Like, what a dumb. Let's go ahead then and do this. Wonder what I'm gonna use that for. What bones in the water? Well, there's that. Um, we need. I've just got a real small space to do this. I'm trying to limp it. It's not working, and I'm high, so I didn't want to get up and get a new thing. All right, so got. mm, do, do. The only positive thing to come out of it. Okay, we're gonna set this aside. We're gonna go on to building the me. All right, I keep not refolding it. Okay, I don't want to waste any more of that. So we've got Frank here. So Frank can kind of set back on here, and we can kind of pin him on the wall. But I don't think we're showing the wall today. There you go. Hang out. What's the next one? Being as we haven't really figured out the backgrounds and I'm too fucking high to cut them, we are going to layer. Where did Tom go? This will be the only kind of turkey I like. Right. Oh, well, we don't have a whole lot of time anyway. But I can show you. I thought the colors would go. Okay. And then anybody can tell me what you think of that. Let's see. That's going to go with that animal. This is the turkey. Okay. I figured, of course, the yellow beak with the. Okay, we're going to just set this on the side because this is him. So the white here, this would be the body, would be the brown. This would be red along with this. And then this, you've got his little beak here. Okay. Then I thought coming up from the brown that we would try this pretty orange. And it's the smallest piece here, number 2, but a hint of turquoise before we come up to this lovely tan. Yeah, I can see that. I kind of like it. So I went and looked at turkeys online, and they have every fucking color in their feather. So I saw them with turquoise and green and some other stuff. So we're gonna fuck it. We're putting turquoise in there. Um, and that's I have no idea what color background to put that on though, because I thought that because this is cracked corn, kind of. It was a fall line and it was meant to be like the corn, like you looked into the corn kernels. But if this is used, that doesn't stand out. This will still stand out because it will be on top of whatever this is, not this. So, do I replace this one to make this work? Hmm. Now it's a tasty beer. I don't know, but I like this, so I'm gonna go with this. So at this point, it's the unfun stuff. It is tracing, and I was gonna try to get to the tracing before there the small bits I was looking for. So I've got to trace, and that'll take a little bit. You guys don't want to hang and watch that, but I can trace and get that all ready to go. And I've laid out the fabric, so it'll go really quick. Give me some votes, please. Anybody that watches after hours. And if you got this far, thank you, thank you. Subscribe and like and all the fun stuff, and you'll get alerted when I start actually piecing Tom turkey. And I'll bring the other pieces so you can see them. But I need votes on backgrounds for the other two, which was Frankie Goes to Hollywood here. He's adorable. Bobat. I need to just hook these back onto the transfer paper stuff. And Spooky Kitty. That one. It's this. Damn it. Okay, anyway. I will re-adhere them to their papers because it makes for easy transport. So, suggestions, please. Go to their site and purchase from them, and then you can tell me which one you want me to do next. I have Frugal Fox. I have, oh, we've got Frog. Fred Frog. Is Fred. I got the frog because we're in the news because of the rallies and stuff in the Portland Frog. So I went in and got him. The fox, I have Frugal Fox. Oh, I have a chicken, Charlie Chicken. That would be a fun one to do next. So there's a few at the store that I haven't done yet. But they're fun enough to do that it'd be great to have samples. Okay, now that I've fucked up my back for Frankie Goes to Hollywood, I stopped. So I would still have a piece available, but no chance on it being two different backs or backgrounds. Oh well, that's okay. All right, my dog is starting her pacing. It's only 8, but it's okay. We've been doing this an hour, and like I said, it's already been a rough week, so I'm gonna leave this shit right here. I lost her. Leave this shit right here and go put my feet up. I can't decide whether I want another beer. Maybe it might be Monday night. Might be a 2 beer night. This is the end of my 2 days off that I didn't get. All right. Maybe some food. Maybe a mug. Oh, I can't do a mug cake. I'm out of cake mix. I have ice cream down. All right. Thank you for hanging with me or watching this after the fact. Thanks for, mm, hey, being okay with the smell. And I'm not perfect yet. This is for those of us that, hey, man, I figured out how to get all the fucking cameras working. And then the volume on this and the mic seems fine, but I might see about a lapel mic, see if that's better. I still got to beg someone to move a light for me. Gotta get from moving my station. And I might put up a design wall. There's a few things we'll shift, and I've cleaned some of that up, but those are the UFOs, so they're not far away. It looks chunky, but I wanted them. I wasn't having the computer right here either. I had it more there. Fuck it. Okay. Thanks for hanging out, and have a good night. And I will see you all Thursday, I think. Yeah, I think it's Thursday. Friday at the latest. I'll put a note out. Okay. Night.